Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today for the third eDATA webinar presentation leading up to the launch of our new eDATA 2.0 portal coming soon. My name is Lisa McCombie and I am a product manager here at ERA. Our first presentation focused on how to navigate the eDATA site and the process to enter your data and complete an open study. Our second presentation focused on reviewing your results after a study has been completed and evaluated and looked at some of the enhanced tools for QA managers provided in eDATA 2.0. The live presentations were recorded, so if you were not able to participate or would like to refer back to them, they are available on our website at www.eraqc.com on the webinars page under Resources. A how-to document will also be available for download at eraqc.com prior to launch. This presentation will provide a brief overview of the new eDATA system and then go over the steps to upload your data directly from your LIMS system. Unfortunately, due to the way the studies work for quick responses and SAS PTs, the upload is not available for these studies. There are many benefits to uploading your data, which include ease of use, saving time, and eliminating transcription errors. With that, let's log in via the link provided at www.eraqc.com in the upper right corner. Today, this link will take you to the current eDATA site, so I'm going to go to our internal QA site so we can get a sneak peek at the new system. To log in, enter either your ERA customer number or your NPDES permit number and password. If you need to retrieve your password, click the Forgot Password link, and you can retrieve it using your ERA customer number and email address. Once you've entered your valid login information, an attestation statement will appear as required by the U.S. EPA National Standards for Water Proficiency Testing Studies criteria. You will need to accept the attestation to proceed, or you will exit the portal. Once you have logged into your account and have agreed to the attestation statement, you will land at your eDATA home screen and your PT dashboard. The PT dashboard is your main hub in eDATA that gives you a quick overview of critical items such as your current open enrolled studies and provides quick access to data entry confirmations, closed studies, performance reports, and other critical information. The study panel shows your currently open enrolled studies in chronological order, starting with the study with the nearest closing date. Once a study has closed, it moves to the Recently Closed Studies section of your dashboard. This area also provides quick links to study reports and other critical information to your PT. Your enrolled studies that have not opened yet are listed in the dashboard in the Upcoming Studies section, which allows you to set a reminder for the study open date right in most Microsoft Office applications. The top menu provides easy access to detailed pages dedicated to all of your open and closed studies, reports, where you can access FOIL reports, trending tools, and corporate reports, statistics. Other useful links and information pertinent to your PT can be found under Resources. You can also search for a study in the search bar and manage your customer information in the drop-down menu under your lab name. Let's take a quick look at our Closed Studies page. This page shows all of your closed studies. The studies are shown in order of closing date with the latest at the top, so you can easily find your most recently closed studies. This page also gives you quick links to your study summary, preliminary limits, final limits, exception reports, performance reports, and your final reports. Our second webinar showed what each of these reports looks like, so let's continue on to uploading our data from the Open Studies page. You can access an open study using the Open Enrolled Studies panel on your PT dashboard from the eDATA home screen or by clicking Open Studies under the Studies menu. Once you have found the open study you would like to complete, you can click on the mailing address text under the status bar to complete Step 1. You will also need to complete Step 2, Agencies and Third Parties, before proceeding to Step 3 to enter data by uploading your CSV. If you have already completed the first two steps, you can proceed directly to Step 3 by clicking the text for Enter Data under the status bar. Step 3 begins at the Enrolled Standards list. Access the menu to upload your CSV from the Data Entry Standards List menu by clicking on the CSV Data Upload button. Once you have entered the CSV Upload menu, complete the 3 steps to upload your CSV file. We'll dive further into these steps later. Step 1. Select the appropriate file format from the drop-down box, either ERA default or a custom layout that you have previously created. Step 2. Click Choose File to select your file to attach, and select or deselect the checkboxes you would like to apply to your upload. You can choose to cancel the upload process if any errors occur, overwrite the study data that is currently submitted with the study data you are about to upload, make sure that the upload includes NELAC method codes, and let the system know that your file has headers. You can also simply test to see if your upload works with these checkboxes. Step 3, click Upload Study File to upload your file to eDATA. Links at the bottom of the page will allow you to find TNI method codes and tech key information for the ERA default file format. At the CSV Upload menu, click on the File Format Information link for details on the ERA default file format. The EDD File Layout Summary page displays a list of the ERA Electronic Data Deliverables, or EDD, default file requirements. All fields listed must be included in your CSV file with the specified header. You do not need to provide data in the fields listed as not required. Limits to character length are specified in the EDD File Layout Summary table. If a number is not specified, there is no restriction on the character length. Make sure that your analysis date is in a standard format like the example provided. Make sure you do not have any units in your reported value columns and that you do not have any extra characters in your document in any columns other than the ones you are trying to import. Also make sure you don't have any commas. An example of the comma-separated values is provided under the example file header. You can copy and paste this information directly into your CSV to get your layout started if you choose to create your own. This is an example data file for upload in the ERA default format. Notice I've left blanks here for fields that aren't required. Many laboratories are already able to create EDDs for their customers from their LIMS. Since creating a new EDD requires additional time and/or IT resources, ERA has made it easy for you to use one of your existing CSV electronic data deliverables to submit your PT. To do this, you will need to create a custom layout in eDATA that is mapped to the layout of your existing file. To create a custom layout to report your data, click the Manage Custom Layouts button. eDATA gives you 3 different ways to create your custom layout that will allow you to upload your CSV files. You can edit a layout that you have previously created. You can choose to create a new layout based on the CSV you have. Or you can also upload your existing CSV to create your new layout. To create your upload using option 1, edit a CSV layout that already exists in eDATA to create your custom layout. Select the format you want to edit from the drop-down box and click Create File Format based on this. The selected columns box lists the fields that are included in the format you are basing your custom layout on and the order. Add additional fields or columns from the list of columns available. You can also set column order by moving the field selections up or down. Place a Do Not Import for any fields that are in your CSV that are not on the list provided or that you do not want to import. For example, in my Upload example file, I have a column that is not able to be uploaded in my third column. These are my lot numbers. Rather than deleting it from my CSV, I can add a Do Not Import column to the third row in my Selected Columns box. The rest of my columns line up, so I'm good to go. After you have created your custom format, designate a name for your new layout in the Layout Name field. Be sure to create a name that is recognizable for future uploads. A defaulted name is pre-populated and will be used if you do not enter a name. To create your upload using option 2, create a new layout by matching the field selections in order to your file. From the Manage EDDs menu, click option 2, Create New File Format. This is similar to the last option, but you are creating a new layout from scratch to match your existing CSV that you have generated from your LIMS system. Since certain fields are required for our upload to work, they are automatically populated in the Selected Box column. Additional available columns can be added from the selections on the left by clicking Add. For extra fields in your CSV that are not listed, again, use Do Not Import. Move the selected columns up or down to match the order of your CSV file. Again, provide a name for your layout in the Layout Name field and save your layout. Option 3, you can upload an example of your existing CSV file and map to eDATA fields to create your layout. Click Choose File and select your example CSV for upload. Click Go. Please note that while you are basing this layout off your existing CSV, you need to ensure that all required data are present in the CSV file you plan to use. Use the drop-down box to select and map the appropriate eDATA field to match your CSV field. The header provided in your CSV is provided above the drop-down for reference with the data reported in the field below. If you have any additional columns in your CSV that are not desired to import into eDATA, select Do Not Import from the drop-down selections. A listing and description of the fields required can be found by clicking the File Format Information button from the CSV Upload menu. The following are the minimum fields required to upload your PT data. ERA lot number, which can be found on your packing slip. The data system will recognize either TNI analyte codes, CAS numbers, or analyte names. Method description or TNI method code. Please note that all the data mentioned must match what is in ERA systems exactly, or you will be unable to import your data. Other required information includes analysis date, reported value, greater than, less than, and sample number for the WS Microbiology Sample 10 set. Enter the name of your layout in the Layout Name field. When you have completed mapping and named your file, click Submit. Once you have created your CSV custom layout, it will become available in the drop-down selection box in Step 1 of the CSV Upload menu. You will then be able to complete the 3 steps to upload your file. Step 1, select the appropriate file format from the drop-down box. Step 2, click Choose File to select your file to attach. And again, select or deselect the checkboxes you would like to apply to your upload. And step 3, click Upload Study File to upload your file to eDATA. Once the upload is complete, you'll be automatically directed to the Upload Result page to view the status of your upload. If errors were detected, these will be listed in the Error Detail section with a description of the error encountered. When you have successfully uploaded your CSV without errors, return to the Data Entry screen, Standards menu. A check mark next to the standard will indicate that data has been uploaded. Now you can view a summary of your reported results for the entire study or view your reporting summary by standard. I just uploaded for metals and soil, so I'm going to view by standard. Here's our summary of what we uploaded. You can review to make sure the data is correct, and then continue on in the PT process when you are ready. And with that, we have completed the process of uploading data for an open study using the CSV Upload tools. If you have any questions about eDATA, please don't hesitate to contact the ERA PT group or your sales representative for further information. You can reach them by email at interlabgroup@eraqc.com or info@eraqc.com, or by phone at 1-800-372-0122. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.